Oh, good evening and welcome to the new year. Yay! We did it.
Wow, 2026, here we are. Amazing. And it is our time. And I think it's going to be an epic time. And so, as it says here, we believe that this new year can open new doors for all of us. And, expect the unexpected and opportunities to fill your life with more joy, abundance, peace, health, and happiness than ever before. And we're just so grateful to be here with you today and celebrating 2026 together.
Yay! We've been excited for this first call of the year because we have lots of cool things to share tonight. So are we ready to jump in? And is
I
there a
think we
special guest?
are.
Is there a
We're
special
going to
guest here?
cover a number of things, but the first thing we want to cover is just acknowledge, our incredible Vice President of Sales of North America, Janine Weber, and she sent such a heartfelt message. And I sent her a text late this afternoon, just say, "Hey, if you're available for 5 minutes, you could join us, but if you can't, that's okay because it was short notice." But so Robin is going to channel Janine and read her message to you.
Okay, and I am going to read it. And like Gregory said, Janine, she gets it done. She is an
Hmm.
incredible addition, and we are thrilled that we get to work with her. So, yes, I'm going to read her message as if she's here. Okay? So, from intention to impact, that alone is poignant. Take that one in. January has a way of putting goals back in front of us. Some stick, some fade. The difference usually comes down to clarity and follow through. Strong goals aren't just aspirational, they're actionable.
Hmm.
They work best when broken into clear steps and supported by daily habits. In this business, impact comes from doing the work that drives growth, having conversations, extending invitations, sharing the opportunity, following through, and supporting your team as they do the same. These are the activities that generate earnings and build momentum over time. So, as we move into this new year, choose progress over busy work. Set goals you can act on weekly and daily. Lead by example and stay connected to your team. When intention is paired with consistent action, impact follows. Janine Weber, Regional VP of Sales. And it is those income producing activities that she's talking about that we focus on in our daily action plan. So thank you, Janine. And I have to say Happy New Year to her too. Thank you, honey. Yeah.
Yeah, and if you didn't get the Monday morning LifeWave newsletter, you can click right here and grab the link and see her message in the newsletter and some of the other things that we're covering here. And there's other things that we have here tonight that you won't see there. So I just want to acknowledge LifeWave for being ritualistic with the Monday newsletter, and we're hoping and praying that they can get their database system set up that more of us get it because there's still a little challenge. If you're having trouble getting it, please call customer service. But I think it's really important.
Yes. And I did that today and with one of our leaders on the line, and neither of us are getting it. So it's not that it got forwarded. There's something that needs adjusting, and they are definitely on it.
Yep.
Okay, vision. It's happening. And do you want me to do this or do you want to do it?
Yeah, go for it, honey.
Okay. So tomorrow, vision for 2026, where David comes on and shares the future of what to expect for this new year. And I think a lot of us are waiting with bated breath for the big news. It's
Hmm.
only 90 minutes. So it's not very long. There's going to be an 11 a.m. PT and a 6 p.m. PT tomorrow night. And please register even if you can't make it. I'm sure it'll be recorded for replays. But this is where we get excited to hear from, David himself and Meredith about what to expect in our future. So very excited about that tomorrow.
And we're just delighted. All of us, I think, feel the same way. We can't get too much of David. So not only are we going to have a vision 2026 event tomorrow on Tuesday. But surprise, surprise, on Wednesday, David is going to open up his heart and tell the story behind LifeWave, a conversation, a personal conversation with David and his beloved brand partners, us. So, very important. This you don't have to pre-register. You have to pre-register for the Vision 2026, but for this one, you just click the links right here. You can click on that tomorrow at 11 a.m. Pacific, and again, the replay is at 6 p.m. Pacific. I wonder if we have the times right on this one. Yeah, it's 11 a.m. and 6 p.m. Pacific, correct, tomorrow. And it's the same time. That's the LifeWave broadcast times. They're pretty consistent about that.
Yes, they are. And many of you know the history of LifeWave and have heard David share, but looks like he's going to go a little deeper. And I love that he talks about lessons from personal growth, influential mentors, and years of building within this industry. He loves our profession. He says, I am committed to this for the long term. This is a
Mhm.
legacy business in network marketing. That's what the first thing that people ask him when they're coming to look at Lifeway for the first time. Are you going to be around or are you going to, exit? And so he's committed. He's absolutely committed. Okay. And he loves us and appreciates us.
And it's a great way to lay the foundation because, Robin and I have been around for 7 years, and we've heard a lot of the stories that got us to where we are. But it's so wonderful to be around David, kind of a fireside chat with our founder, CEO, sharing, some of his trials and tribulations and challenges and inspirations that has gotten us to where we are and is going to continue to be the guiding light to get us where we're going together with LifeWave. So, going to be a very, very exciting time over these next couple of days. And, it's going to be a very exciting week because many of you probably were able to join us last Tuesday evening. We had a special, special event with a very dear friend and gifted, globally recognized speaker, trainer, inspirational teacher, Sir Kaya Redford. And if you didn't attend last Tuesday, it's available for replay. But he is going the extra mile with us. And there's a very special event that's happening this Saturday that we're going to invite Sir Kaya, who's with us tonight, to go ahead and flip your camera on and join Robin and I here because he has agreed to do something I don't know if he's ever done before. I don't think he's ever done it as inexpensively as he's doing it for us. But Sir Kaya, we are so gratified to have you as a friend, a mentor, and a partner on the path here. So welcome to our Monday evening leadership call.
I am so, so excited. I think we have close to about 80 or 90 people registered this Saturday. So mark your calendars. It is Saturday, January 10th from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. A couple people have asked. It's Pacific Standard Time. This is the training that I've been doing now for well over 25 years to the top 1%, the biggest companies in the world, the Fortune 100, the Fortune 500 companies, the billion-dollar companies. And it is really helped people launch. So how important is New Year? Would you all agree? Type in the chat. I know we have like 80 or 90 people. Type in the chat, Happy New Year to each other, and type in the chat that this gets to be the best year of our lives. Yes? I'm humbly grateful that I have the trust of Gregory and Robin. We've known each other for quite a minute. We've been on this journey together. We want to give you some amazing tools. I'd like to give you a free gift tonight. Before I give you the free gift tonight, I want to give you a little bit about overview. I was reading through the notes and so much energy in the last Tuesday, December 30th event, so much vibrancy, so many people, so many of you have just such ambition, such goals, such inspiration to do great things next year. And, this is going to be a breakthrough event. So please type in the chat breakthrough because January 10th, Saturday, is going to be a breakthrough event. People throw that word around a lot. They say it, but what we're going to be doing is a lot of exercises. We're going to be working together. So you want to have your cameras on Saturday. You want to have your mics tested. It's not a webinar. It's not a looky. I'm going to come in. I'm just going to check it out. And I'm going to be multitasking through a bunch of other things. We're going to be actually having a conversation. There's going to be exercises. There's going to be breakout rooms. I'm going to share some of the things that we're going to be doing. We're going to go over your goals for 2026. We're going to look at what's in the way, the challenges, the blocks. Some of us wrote those down, right? Fears, procrastination. Where do I find leads? You know, whatever it was that's in the way, we're going to help you break through some of those things on Saturday. We're also going to look at how you can take full ownership of your business and your life. So if you feel that, how many of you type in the chat, me, if you feel that there is so much more potential in you that you have yet to realize, type in the chat, me. So that's what's going to happen on Saturday. So I'm going to go over some very foundational and pivotal mindset shifts so that we can see, where are we? Where are we? How are we playing this, this heart space? It's really a heart thing. You know, I use the word dominate in some context for real estate, but the truth is, at the end of the day, what we're here to do is just step into our greatness. We're here to love on people. We're here to help people achieve their goals, their dreams, their desires. We're here to elevate and change the world. Really, this is an altruistic thing, and it's okay for you to make a lot of money in the same process, right? So we're going to look at how you're playing and uncover some of the blind spots that we have, right? I had blind spots for 35 years of my life, and thanks to Bob Proctor, thanks to Michael Beckwith, thanks to Richard Bandler, who trained Tony Robbins and other people, I was able to finally break through. So we're going to look at what is in there, the mindset, how we're showing up, such that we can shift that thing and we can have the best year ever. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to do a coffee shop exercise. How about that? We're going to do an exercise where we're going to learn how is it we show up when we have a first conversation with someone. What is the client's first impression of us? How do we demonstrate the value for the client? How do we follow up? How do we prospect, right? How do we enroll people? What's working, what's not working on an individual level, right? Because you can give anybody a set of steps. You can give anybody a perfect script. One person using the same script and gets a great results, and one person is using the same script and is not getting great results. So it really comes down to the individual person. What's different about the person that is able to recruit and build and really move people, right? And what's the difference? What's the gap? So we're going to find out what that is. We're going to do exercises around role playing. So don't worry if you have any fear of talking or role playing or doing your script. We're going to get rid of that in the fear of rejection area. So don't worry about it. If you have any worries about that, we'll be helping you break through that too. We're also going to learn about personality science. So remember, type in the chat 18. If you remember the event a few days ago, and if you weren't on there, there's a recording. You definitely want to see it. By the way, type in the chat if you didn't see the record, if you weren't there live on Tuesday, December 30th. If you weren't there, say, send me the recording, and someone will hopefully send you the recording. We learned that according to Salesforce.com in the Charlie group, they say only 18% of prospects will work with someone that is not the same personality type as them. Only 18%. So in other words, if you had 100 people within a certain personality type, whether they're, fast-moving, action-oriented people, whether they're more fun-loving, happy-go-lucky people, whether they're more steady or whether they're more analytical, if you had 100 people, only 82% of them would not work with someone outside of their personality type. So what we've learned, according to Salesforce.com, is only 18% of people will work with someone of a different personality type, which is the reason why birds of a feather flock together. It's the reason why people work together, much less about what the product or service is. It's based on personality differences. So what we can do, what we're going to learn on Saturday, is how to increase your conversions. Type in the chat conversions. We're going to learn how to increase your conversions. You can use another word, enrollments. How do you enroll people in your business, right? How do you enroll them? How do you touch, what did one of our former presidents say? He says, touch a man's heart before you ask for a hand. How do you touch that person's heart, right? How do you, this is heart selling. The process that you're going to be learning on Saturday, even though it's fused with neuro-linguistic programming, the process you're going to learn on Saturday is utilizing heart-based enrollment and heart-based selling. but also taking consideration that people do make decisions logically as well. So you're going to learn all about that. We're going to guide, I'm going to guide you through a very advanced training on personality types. And then we're going to learn how you need to word, because I was speaking to your incredible team, Gregory, and we were talking about how you connect to people. So we're going to talk about deeper tools on how you connect. How do you pique their interest, right? How do you point them to whether a video or whether a Zoom or a website or something? And then from there, how do you follow up and how do you enroll? So a lot of times we do some of those things, but we're not effective in how we are able to move people through the process. So we're going to learn tools on how to do that. Our goal is to help you to move from 18% enrollment or 18% conversion to 82%. So put that in the chat, 82% or higher conversion rate, meaning 8 out of 10 people actually want to join you in your business, which means your business grows much faster. So I actually like to give you a free gift. I'd like to give you tonight a free gift. Who would like a one-page PDF? I'm going to go to it in depth on Saturday, but who would like a one-page PDF that can share with you how you can enroll and how you can close? How can you inspire the 4 different personality types to work with you? Who would like that? Right? Who would also like to be invited to free live events? We actually have this event happening on Tuesday, December 3rd. We have this little encore now. On Tuesday, January 13th, we have an event in Vegas. We have events all over the country. Who would like to attend a live event to be in person in the room? Yes, that would be amazing. Who would also like a master class, a free master class on how you can step into your greatness and how you can have the best year ever? Right? All of this. And one last gift I want to give you. Who would like to also be included in the top 1% club? It's a private closed group where we have all the top 1% people that we coach and train all around the world that are part of a group. We'd like to invite you in that group. So the value of everything I'm sharing with you is over $1,000. Who would like it for free? Who would like it for free? Who would like it for free today? Who would like it for free today, right now?
Me.
All right. So I'm going to actually share with you right now. All you need to do, and you're going to get this gift to you immediately in the next 30 seconds. All you need to do is text the word top to that phone number, and you're going to get the one-page PDF, how to enroll the 4 different personality types, to your phone within the next 60 or so seconds. When you text the word top, T-O-P, to that phone number, 949, that's a Newport Beach, Orange County, California phone number. And by the way, we don't sell your data to nobody. There's no one going to be texting you from different companies. This stays very confidential within our system. We want to give you your free gifts. And we also promise you we're not going to be bombarding you with messages for the rest of your life. We will just communicate with you once in a while when we have an upcoming event. So if you text the word top to that phone number, 949-693-7419, you should get a link. When you get that link, click on that link. You'll put your first name, your last name, your email address, and then once you click submit, you'll have your one-page PDF, which shares with you how you can actually enroll the 4 different personality types. And when you get that to your phone, please type in the chat. When you get that into your phone, what I typically do is I click a photo, like I click as if I'm taking a screenshot, and now it's saved in my photo library. So I'm just going to give you a minute to do that. So this is our free gift to you tonight. All the things I just shared with you, you'll be getting as a free gift over the next week or so. We will also be seeing many of you on January 10th. Can someone put in the chat the link, Gregory, for January 10th? I know that we have about maybe 80 or so, maybe 90. We had 5 or 6 just jump in the last few minutes. So if you're attending this training, we have been doing for 25 years. Always, we do it at $497. And of course, just like, Gregory said, you fell in love with my wife. I fell in love with a couple. They're just amazing. I've seen them so many times share from their heart. And I know that we have a great group. We had 460 or so people on the last Zoom, which was incredible. And I just, knowing that it's New Year's, wanted to just give a gift. So for $97, we're all going to spend that at Costco or, whatever. That's just going to go away, right? Instead, this is going to be something that is absolutely going to change your life. So as you do that, please type in the chat if you got your one-page PDF. I want to make sure that everybody got that or you're getting that. Didn't get the PDF, okay, got it. Yeah, it might take a minute. Got it, good. Jerry got it. Gregory, Jaime. So look at it, but don't dwell on it too much because I'm going to go really deep into that on Saturday. If you cannot send to number, I'm going to type in the chat my email, sir.kaya. Some people can't text because you're in a different country, right? Or it's international or something. Transform. If for any reason, sir.kaya.red4gtatransform.com. If for any reason you can't text that number, you can always send me an email. I'll forward it to my team and make sure you get all the gifts that way. But that being said, we should have it. So Deborah, be patient. Sometimes you should be able to text top, all caps TOP, but it should work lowercase. It should work no matter what. And then the January 10th event, we only do this. I'm only doing this one time, right? For the $97. That's not a number that we offer to the companies. Usually they're paying in full. But so you definitely want to do that. Also, some of you have asked, do you get the recording? Yes. And boy, do you want the recording as well. Just so that you all know, so that we can have a streamlined process. It's not the same Zoom that you see on the flyer. We want every single person that's registered for the one-day event will be getting an email and a text message. We'll be getting one upon registration. You'll be getting one 2 days before Saturday, email and text. With a Zoom, you'll be getting one day before. You'll be getting one the morning of, 2 hours before, and then the time of the event. Each of you are going to be getting individual email and an individual text with the Zoom link, not the same Zoom link we had on the flyer. This will help us streamline the whole process and give you guys an individual link directly to your phone and to your text. Got the free gift, Rodger and Carola. And I don't know if there's anything else more we're going to cover on Saturday. Is we are going to go into an energy reset visualization. We're going to dive really, really deep into making a shift. So 2026 is your best year ever. With that being said, I would say those are the key highlights. And let me see if there's anything else that we can touch on. Type in the chat if you've got your one-page PDF. And type in the chat, please, if you are attending the one-day event. If you're attending the one-day event, say, I'm in. And I think that is about it.
Well, I want to thank you, because everyone on the team knows personal development is my main passion and love of this business. And, when Sir Kaya was talking about the personality profiling, understanding this will help you in every dimension of your life. Because our tendency is to communicate in the way that we want to be communicated with, not in the way for the person that we're communicating with. And so there's so many things you mentioned that I'm really excited about. And I love that you talk about heart-based selling, because this is definitely a heart-centered group. And everyone's going to come away with really, really empowering tools and feel so ready to get this year off to a fabulous start. So we are really grateful to be with you all day Saturday. And you know what, Sir Kaya? Next week we're going to be together again.
What's happening the week after?
We're going to Long Beach together.
Oh, we're going on a cruise. Yes. Yes.
That's right.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
I am so excited because I truly believe that you can have the right steps, you can have the right system, but if you're not really mirroring it, and within the personality, if you're not speaking to the core most important thing to a person, you're not enrolling them into anything. So we're going to dive really deep into that. I'm super excited about all of this with all of you, and I'm very, very grateful. I know that I want to build a long-term relationship with all of you. I'm super excited about the product, the company, the direction. I think we're only just getting started on this journey of LifeWave, and the future is going to be extremely bright. We're here to set records, and we're here to be top part of the top 1%. So congratulations, everybody.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
And I'm trying to find a flyer. I don't know. I'll get it right here this time. So everybody on this call, I think, has a newsletter. We did post it. I'm going to post it again right now in the chat, the link uh, to register for this Saturday event in Sir Kai. We can't thank you enough. This is exactly what the doctor ordered, so to say. You know, the beginning of a new year, it's like a new chapter, a new opportunity. And, you know, if you continue doing what you've always done, you'll continue to get what you always got. But this is a time for a mind shift. And with that, a skill shift, and so a mindset, skill set. And I know you're going to talk about that. And I love that you
Yes.
blend those together because typically we have people talking about skills or people talking about mindset, but you blend it together because it takes one to really master the other. And you're about mastery. And so this
Yes.
this is really a master course that you people are getting. People spend hundreds and thousands of dollars to travel to be in person, which we can't wait for that opportunity. And we've had a couple of little tastes at a couple of events we've been with you at, but we just got a little taste. We're going to get, the whole enchilada on Saturday. So I want to encourage everyone, click through in the newsletter, reserve your spot, be there with us. This is a true gift from the heart of Sir Kaya for our Live Younger community, and we just want to thank you for being here with us and opening your heart and your treasure trove, your vault of knowledge and wisdom on Saturday.
Beautiful.
Thank you so much. Can't wait. Saturday is going to be fire, and we're going to bring the fire. We're going to go higher. I didn't even know that was going to rhyme. And so let's go. Let's make it. You want this to be your best year ever. This is a must attend. This
Mhm.
is a one-time thing, life changer. And we're gonna grow together. We're gonna do amazing things together. So God bless all of you. I'm super proud of all of you.
Beautiful. God bless you. Thank you,
You.
Sir Kaya.
Mwah.
Who knows? We may even get Sir Kai on here with us this Saturday.
Yeah, I hope so.
Okay. We have just a few other things we're going to zip through. We try and honor everyone's time and keep these calls around 30 minutes. The company does have a special that started today. Robin, you want to talk briefly about the
Yeah,
glutathione special?
this is a new one. When you enroll people with an advanced and above kit, you get a free glutathione. And what's cool is you get a 1, 2, or 3 sleeves depending on the size of the kit. They've never done this one before. It'll be great to see how it turns out. And glutathione is one of the most important things that we could be wearing, especially these days with all the toxins that we're
Mm-hmm.
exposed to and strengthening our immune system. And um, it's it's going to be fun to see what happens here. And it goes from January 5th. Notice the time. It goes all the way to the 18th.
Mm,
So we actually get, you know, a little extra time on this one.
nice.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
very nice.
Okay, so we've done some work to clean up our calendars in the newsletter. So what you're going to find in the newsletter is upcoming corporate events. And if you scroll down, you're going to find this week's LifeWave events. Excuse me, Live Younger events. So LifeWave events, Live Younger events. So this is an action-packed week. Tomorrow, Vision on Wednesday, Product
David,
Connect. Well, and we didn't change that. Excuse me. It's not Product Connect. It's a David Schmidt Connect, right?
yes.
Yeah. So as we shared earlier, this is the story behind LifeWave. Little typo in the newsletter. It's hard to get it all right. And then we have brand partner training the following Wednesday, Business Connect the following Wednesday, and Super Saturday in Orlando that you can attend virtually or on site. So, and we have our monthly presidential executive webinar. So that's what's going on. And then the Bahamas, uh, those of you that are winners of the North American Bahamas Incentive, whew, going to get your tans on here pretty soon. And then there's the qualification period for the new Honolulu. We're going to get our tans on in Honolulu coming up.
And we're halfway through the qualification, and I am pleased to see there's
Mhm.
a lot of people from our Live
Mhm.
Younger community that will be joining us, and we're getting lots of hula points and getting to be together in Hawaii.
Yep. So this week, many of you joined us on the morning miracle call. And it's just the name says it all. We're hearing miracles. Every morning, Robin and I know that we're going to wake up and hear miracles. And on Monday morning, especially because we have Monday morning miracle call. Tomorrow on the Power of the Patch showcase, myself, along
And
with Sunshower Rose and Dr.
not Dr. Jeff. I
Oh,
just
and not Dr. Jeff,
we will be having another doctor,
a
and I will let
special
you
guest
know who that
doctor.
is because I just heard from him that he's not
Okay.
able to make it with us. So
So
it'll
this
be
is our
so
weekly
wonderful.
schedule. And
Yeah.
again, on this Saturday, we are so excited. Thank you again, Sir Kaya Redford, for this special event, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. It's a full day training virtually. I'm sure he'll give us a few little breaks, but he's going to give us a big download. So everybody needs to be coffeeed up, be ready, have your notepads
Have
ready
a good
because
night's sleep the night before.
this is going to be an amazing event. You can click here to register. So, other information,
Uh,
in,
I wanna talk about, you know, it's really important. Well, actually, the first thing there is the In Touch. We will be getting instructions on how to download the information and contacts you have in your In Touch app to
yeah,
prepare it for what's next.
we should have that sometime this week.
Yeah, we'll have that this week. We have Live Younger tools. Some people don't even know about that. They have great things available. We have a beautiful tablecloth we got from them and all kinds of cards and things and business cards, rack cards, all kinds of stuff. The pouches, there's a limited amount left. They say share the light, and I'm going to post it also in the Facebook group. But please do get some of those. They're beautiful. They're insulated. They hold many, many sleeves of patches, and they're great to protect. Um, what's most valuable to each and every one of us is our patches. So please do order some of those. The personalized Live Younger site is only $50 a year. We're having great feedback with that. Great, great,
And
great.
actually, I want to say it's becoming very popular because, the new Now app is very powerful for social media. But, for a simple warm market, you met somebody at the grocery store or the coffee shop, having your own personal website is a really nice thing to have. And people are having a lot of success with it. So that it's becoming more and more popular. So it's right there for you. And if you want more information, you go to liveyoungersubscribe.com and it tells all about it. And then you can make a decision if you want to subscribe. I so
And I
uh,
do want to mention that someone in the chat asked for how do we get the newsletter, and Sunshower um, and Michelle answered um, liveyoungernewsletter.com, and you just put your email in and you'll
yep,
get our newsletter.
there you
Okay.
go.
And the patch pouches, the link is right on the newsletter. And
Mm.
if you're not getting the newsletter, it's always available in Live Younger Success. We build in redundancy to make it easy for everyone to access everything. We're trying to inspire the company to do that too. Um, in certain ways. So Live Younger newsletter, and then it's always on Live Younger Success. There's a newsletter archive there, and in the What's New section, you can find Sir Kaya's training from last week, which several people posted in the chat. But if you missed it, it is in Live Younger success.com under what's new. And then I also want to get to the quick access URLs. I'm not going to go through them, but I just want to make sure everyone knows they're here. We like to make things really easy for you to access. So if you've not opened up every one of these links, That's Robin's homework for everyone to be a happy clicker. And there's tremendous resources here available for you. Okay, so I think we did it.
By golly, I think we did it. And welcome to 2026, everyone.
Yay!
Yeah, we
We're
are so
very,
happy and so blessed to be here with you.
we love sharing this journey with each and every one of you and watching and witnessing each of you blossom and grow into your potential. And may this really be the best year ever. And like Jim Rohn says, work twice as hard on yourself as you do on your business because you are your business. And that's why we're providing someone like Sir Kaya and JJ and the other people that we're very, very, very selective. We don't do a lot, but we provide tremendous quality. If you're open to it and interested, we've seen tremendous growth from people. So I think that's it.
There you go. Thanks, everybody. See ya.
My intuition is telling me that what I want, I can be. I am the master of my success. And when I claim it, the universe says, yeah. Why should I live the same old story? Why should someone else get all the glory? I've got a blueprint, I've got a design, I've got the knowledge, so now's the time. True or true? Yes, yeah. Good or good, be